Hello everyone, I am Duke James. This is Zanzibar, EU4 Meiou and Taxes. Moved my troops over here. Actually moved, this stack is from, I was going to say Europe, but it's from Africa. I'm used to having a European stack. There's no European stack over here, just an Africa stack. So this is the African stack, and I think I lost like 5,000 men just moving it over here, which is rough. And then, for some reason, I thought this was Malagasy on the rebel area. But, yeah, that's absolutely not. That's Madagascar. So I deleted this stack and rebuilt them over here. And then I moved the ships over, and then there's a rebellion over here, so I moved these troops over here. There's actually a Catholic rebellion, funnily enough, in this province, which is Sunni, so kind of weird. But I'm going to fight Hantawadi. They graciously gave me this province a while ago, so I'm going to come back for more. They have, between them and Mong Mao, 16,000 troops, so we'll see how this goes. I have nowhere to retreat to, so if I lose... it's not going to be good. Yeah, I'll try and grab this fort. Not sure if I mentioned this, but I have Pacific Mexico as a colonial nation now. So there is that. Can't put any merchants over here, though, because I don't know any of the inland nodes. But I am discovering the coastline, so... Canada's up here. Castille's kind of encroaching on Canada. New England's in this area. English Mexico's down here. Still a lot more Mexican nations, indigenous nations, than I thought that there would be at this point. Thought England would have most of this conquered, but they really only have the coastline. And as far as I can tell, they have their stuff over here is occupied, so... Oh, that's occupied, and this stuff is occupied too by English pretender rebels. Is that the, I think it's too early for the Civil War to happen. So, not sure what that is, but, oh yeah, they're plus 69. Their colonial nation is negative 97, but they're plus 69 in that war, so they should be fine. I went ahead and I reduced my automatic investment. It was 25% every 3 years. I decreased it to 15% every 4 years. So that should help reduce some of the overinvestment that was happening, that was leading to unprofitable industries. Why are these ships getting destroyed? Put them in a port for now. Just check these other ships, make sure they're not going to get destroyed. Oh yeah, these are going to get destroyed. Put these in a port. Because I can't protect over there. One of these ships is getting destroyed, but it's good for now at least. I feel like none of these ships should be getting damaged because they're all coastal. I guess they're just at sea for too long, and I don't own a province. If they're at sea for too long and you don't own a province nearby, then they kind of get destroyed. Alright, my autonomy has gone down to 65%, so... I want to do this reform. Sovereign courts. This reduces stability, increase interval global autonomy, increases base welfare, and decreases provincial corruption a little bit. Requires 65 average autonomy or lower. So I think that has to, we must be above 65. 65 and less than a half. So it's not actually below 65, but it's telling me it's at 65. So I'll just have to wait. That should continue dropping, because the bureaucrats have taken control of the country. So just about everywhere, autonomy is dropping a lot. I actually make a good amount of money, but I lose a lot of it to corruption. So our revenue is 2450. Which, if I do that calculation really quickly, is 200 ducats a month. That's 200 ducats a month of income in terms of revenue. We lose practically nothing to tax farming, but 1,800 ducats gets lost to corruption. So once these, there's only 3 reforms that reduce autonomy, so I'll get rid of this one, and then I'll start doing some reforms that decrease provincial corruption. And then with reduced autonomy and reduced corruption, we should be rolling in the ducats. Alright, these guys don't even look like they're gonna fight. Which makes sense, it's a Holy War CB, so they'll probably show up like over here in like 10 years. I just want, obviously, the coastline. I can't take anything in the interior. At the very least, these 3 provinces, but I would like to take this one as well. This province has 30,000 residents. This one also has 30,000 and 300,000 peasants. Yeah, if I don't take these provinces, Hantawadi is between Bengal and Daiviet. Daiviet has 30,000 troops and Bengal has 45,000, so I imagine they're going to... They're going to get those provinces taken very quickly. Speaking of which, these guys want... Yeah, Daiviet wants their territory. Bengal does not. Imagine taking those provinces is going to make Daiviet hate me. But then again, they don't want this one. So maybe they won't want those provinces after we take it. I don't think they're going to attack me, so that's not what I'm worried about. I'd just rather ally them to fight Majapahit, if possible. I'm trying to get a province in the Gulf of Guinea, but it's not really happening. England got one. I think it's because most of these provinces are high development, so it's gonna be... I'll try like 3 more times to grab a province. If I can't get one, then I'll send my expeditions elsewhere. Go ahead and grab their capital. That should be a chunk of war score since they probably retreated their troops up north. Crimea accepted peace with Poland. Crimea cedes a ton of provinces. They pay 867 ducats. Oh yeah, they lost a lot. Crimea's got a weird shape. They're snaking up to the north and the south. That can't be very good for them. They have very high autonomy. Yeah, they have 6,000 troops. Poland only has 15,000, and Lithuania has 5,000. So they really don't have that many troops over there. Hungary has 16,000 troops. Bohemia has 15,000. The Ottomans have 40,000. The Ottomans should be cleaning up. Maybe it's because alliances. Yeah, Hungary's allied with Poland, so that brings in a lot of troops. They have Croatia, another 6,000 as a vassal. Alright, 64% autonomy. Yeah, we can do this. This one hurts a lot. Negative 30 elite loyalty. Clergy and burghers are fine. Nobility is at 74%, so they're going to drop down to 44. 20 bureaucracy corruption, 5 state corruption. We lose a stability point. Yeah, that hurts, but I want that autonomy reduction, so... I'll go ahead and grant special commissions to loyalists. Get a little bit of that back. Boost the nobility above 50%. I'll support burgher autonomy with the burghers. I'm fine with them getting more power. So that'll boost them up to 70%. Hey, there's Huntawati. They show up after I grant special commissions to loyalists. They knew. They knew they just had to hold out for a little bit. The burghers make 5,500 ducats. Burghers are kind of rich. I can make them more rich. The nobility make 4,000, so the burghers make more than the nobility. The clergy shouldn't really make anything. The clergy actually make 1,200. For having 5% power, the clergy actually make a decent amount of money. 1,200. That's a lot more than I would think that they would get. That must be because of the academic property. They make money from that. Alright, Mong Mao's right there. They're Miltech 34. This is Jungle Hills, so if they're reinforced... I'll take off 2 troops to reinforce them. I have a 3-2. I was hoping that that fort would block them. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. 23 war score. Perfect. Alright, so... I should want to peace out now, right? Give me that. They're giving me everything but that, actually. Well, it's actually pretty close, so... Maybe taking this province will be enough. This province has 8,500 residents in it. This one has 5,100. So these two provinces... Yeah, that one has nothing. So these ones have 13,000 despite having no trade modifiers. So that's even a good amount right there. Alright, 41 aggressive expansion. but nobody would join. If I take this province, Hantawadi Mong Mao would join. You know what, I might as well just stay in this to take this province. 300,000 peasants, 30,000 residents. I'll take that before somebody else does. 671 size farmlands. It's only as sea salt. Minor center of production, minor center of trade, important location effect, minor harbor effect. And then I won't have to fight these guys again. Oh, they would actually give me that. Okay, yeah, no, that's good. Perfect. I'm gonna build a fort over there. Yeah, that's probably the best province to build a fort in, since it's jungle hills. This stuff is floodplains. And then I have a fort right here protecting that. Alright, I'm thinking I want to core this stuff right now or do another reform. So my provincial corruption is 87%, so I'm thinking I should just stack this right now. I'll get 15 bureaucracy corruption, but this will give provincial corruption reduction and state corruption reduction. It does increase administration costs by 20%, but I'll go ahead and just grab that right now. My provincial corruption, 96%. So I was supposed to get plus 15%, but it capped at 96%. So I actually only got 9% provincial corruption from that. And the higher that is, the lower it should drop. So if you're going to have to do reforms, you might as well just stack them all in the same year, get that to 100%, and it'll drop pretty quickly. I got some cash. I won't spend anything. Because I make money from trade, I shouldn't be negative, really. Balance, even with that. Well, this is 20 ducats. That's 15. I might be close to negative, depending on what this drops down to. But I can hold out for a couple years. Somebody's mowing their lawn outside. It's like 40 degrees. Perfect lawn mowing weather. Alright, those ships are repairing. Pretty sure this is a colonial nation, but I can't remember. I did discover, so I discovered the coastline of Australia. There's obviously a colonial nation over here. I might just send my expeditions over here now, grab colonial Australia, get a merchant from that. Should give me a good chunk. That'll probably give me a merchant, I think. From this trade company. Or maybe not, because pirates control 78% of the trade power. Vijayanagar, what are you doing? I'm gonna have these guys hunt pirates. What would that do to that? What would that do to Vijayanagar's 27? It goes by, I believe it goes by the cannons. So you can actually have heavies fight pirates, and it's actually decently effective. Because the heavies have more cannons, a lot more cannons than light ships. So 3 trade ships. It's probably not going to do much. I think it did I'm not sure if that calculated or it's just adjusted, but it went to 78 to 77, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's all that does. Yeah, I don't even think that's definitely not even worth it. I'll just send these guys to go protect in the Moluccas. Actually, I'm going to have these ships protect in the Moluccas. And these protect the Malacca Strait. Hey, Vijayanagar, do you want to not send pirates there? Alright, so I'm done with the Gulf of Guinea. I'm not gonna... I might as well just fight to grab a province over there. If I even want one. There's only a couple countries that I could actually fight. Might not even have the colonial range to go over there. I'll figure it out if I want to actually do that and what country to attack. Alright, I'll donate to the clergy. Maybe that's where they're making money from, me donating to them. Butua is requesting that I come to their aid in the conquest of Luangwa against Tambora. It's a war that they have started. They are allied with Bare and Makua. Alright, well, I've got some troops over here. They'll go over there, protect my territory. Actually, what I think I'm going to do now is, I'm in a war with Butua. Butua is allied with Congo. I got a claim on Songo. I think I'm going to try to conquer the 3 coastal provinces that the Congo owns. So I'll call in Burundi. Because Congo has 35,000 troops, but Burundi is 54,000, so Butua wouldn't be called in. And I make 16 ducats now. Still positive. Still positive, and this decreased by 9%, so it's going to decrease by 5% this year. So every reform I get, it'll decrease more and more. And faster, too. Alright, they will only join, though, because they're the same religion if I do a conquest war. I want to make sure... Yeah, I want... Don't occupy that stuff, please. That's what I want. And then I'll bring my troops over here to try and protect my territory over here. This stuff will probably be lost. I'm just gonna accept that that stuff will be most likely lost. Protect Sofala, because I definitely don't want to lose that. I think the rest of my admin points, I'm going to wait until I get... I'm not going to spend any of them until I can get admin tech 34, so I can get that quality idea group going, so I can do those reforms. Yeah, because I'm pretty much just waiting for this idea group in order to do this reform. trap these troops on that island. There's actually only 1,000. There's no garrison on this island. Alright. They should get a crossing penalty. I'll raise the garrison. Wait, no, I think if I raise the garrison, they're not going to get a penalty. So I think it's actually more beneficial to not raise the garrison. I got a 0 roll. It's not ideal. Alright, they got stack wiped since it's an island. They have nowhere to go. Get wrecked. I'm gonna lose all this stuff. That's just gonna happen. I accept those losses. Yeah, it's really not that many men. Not that many people lost. This is like 500, 600 men losing that province, so... It's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, what other claims do I want to get going? I need a claim on Basra. I'll do a claim on Bengal just in case I want to attack them. Yeah, they don't want that territory that I took anymore. Perfect. Where's Burundi? What are you guys doing? What are you sieging? I think they lost a battle, actually. They lost 2 battles. Miltech 31, Miltech 30. I only have 10 transport ships, so I can't build a lot of troops to move over there. I can bring 10,000 troops. I don't know how much they're gonna do. Yeah, they don't seem to be winning those battles, though, so I'm definitely gonna have to bring troops over there. What about mercs? I can hire mercs, right? Just these 1-unit merc groups. It's the worst. It's a long calculation. There we go. I think it deleted my troops too. I hate that. I don't know why it does that. I think because it must calculate manpower and then it just like puts that back in the pool. They didn't lose another battle. Why? Why are those guys shattered retreating still? All right. Thought that would give me a territory. I mean, I would sell it back, so it's not that important, but I do have the prestige to sell provinces back now. I won't go negative really all that much. Alright, that's one less country over here, so I'm gonna swing these troops over to Congo. See what they can do over here. Send this merchant out. Can I send him to? No. Let's go send him to Mexico, Panama. I haven't discovered those. Can't really do any trading with these, but I'll send them up here for now. Alright. I only have 10,000 men, so if I fight like a 30 stack, probably not going to win that. But at the very least, I have places to retreat to, so... I thought Burundi would do a little bit more, but they just have had their territory taken and they've lost a bunch of battles. Alright, there we go. They won a battle. They're showing up with 30,000 men. Sieging my province back. Giving me attrition. Sieging that province. Oh yeah, okay. So it's kind of weird. This country is called Aru, and this province is called Aru, and this is the Aru Sea. I thought I had a province over here. I don't know, maybe these guys migrated from this island. It's kind of weird. It's weird how some of that stuff happens, because there's also like 2 provinces in game that are the same name, which is kind of weird. But like completely different locations. I think one was in Africa and one was like in the Russia region. They might have changed the names actually. They did add a ton of provinces to Africa. West Africa. Alright, 1,600 ducats in the treasury. Bureaucratic expansion has expired. I want to permit the old ways. Expand the bureaucracy. Temporary tax relief. Grain. Gets my stability back to 0. My corruption is 84%, only decreasing by 0.11, actually not good. State corruption and laws add 20%. It's not very good. I still make 30 ducats, so it's actually not that bad. If I make 30 ducats with 80% corruption, just imagine how much I would make with like 40% corruption. That'd be crazy. I don't want to do that math. Alright, you guys don't want to siege down their capital, so I'll go up there then. Well, they have 30,000 men in that province. Wow, they didn't win over here. They have 25,000 men. That's a lot of bureaucratic influence. They are solidly in control. Actually, you know what I should do? Change this trading policy to inland routes, which gives artillery bonus versus fort and siege ability. So that'll make this siege go a little bit faster. It should. There's no spot for that to show up here. Tactics difference, Swahili siege ability, negative 25%. Shows up there, negative 25% siege ability. I don't know if allies get that. I don't think so. I also have 50 national corruption. We've lost that siege, that's fine. Acceptable losses. Alright, we're at 48%. I want that, that, and that. You would give that to me. Congo would join a coalition, that's fine. Let's get rid of that. Give me war reps, actually. Give me war reps, and then give me all your money that you would give me. And actually, you know what? Get rid of that. Revoke your cores. I like that better. And then your money. 4 ducats. Alright, that's all the coastline, so I never have to fight Congo again. They absolutely hate me. They're not going to be a very good trading partner. Burundi looks like they kind of want that territory. I gotta swing these troops over. Immediately to protect these provinces now. Alright, I'm going to end this part here. I'm going to do this war. I don't really want anything over here, so Butua will just take a bunch of territory, and then I'll go from there. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye.